It's quite easy. It's quite a nice horse to do. Part of the place, I think. He's been here so long, I suppose. He's a good feed. If he's not eating, there's something the matter with him. And it's just quite a pleasure because he does his best. That's the main thing.
We got him when he was a 2-year-old, and he was basically really, really backward looking, and he was just a nightmare to ride. He just wanted to do everything in a rush, and he still does, to be honest.
We had an owner, Tommy Ware, wanted to buy a jumper, so I thought it was ideal. So I bought him, and we've had him ever since. But he never really took to jumping, really. He could jump well, but he's too erratic.
Having had him for so many years, you know what to expect, what you're getting with him. But he's quite bolshy. What he wants to do, he does. For example, riding him out, he imaginary sees things in the hedge that aren't necessarily there, whips and round and stuff. Coming in the gate, he's taken off before you can get to the gallop, and pulling up, he's probably pulling up in Liphook somewhere. But as he's got older, to be fair, he's a lot better. Or whether that's that, or whether our muscles have got stronger, I don't know.
They all ask me about him, and especially Brighton. They always say, "When's Megalala going to run again?" So he seems to have a fan club down there.
He gets polos and cards sent through at Christmas, and he gets a card on, and it goes on his door, and then he puts his head round, and he reads it.
I think people like front runners, which he is. If he gets caught, they feel sorry for him. Because he does go off at a lick. When we first started with him, he was like 6-7 furlongs. Since then, we've gradually got further, and it seems to stay now.
He has his routine. He goes in the paddock first thing before breakfast, comes in, then he's a lot more calmer, and then he'll go out, be exercised, brushed, and basically pampered from then onwards, really.
He was going to be retired with the last owner, the original owner. He said that's enough for him. He's getting too old. I think that was when he was about 12. So one of my owners said that he'd have him and give him a chance, give him a couple of runs, and if it didn't work, he'd retire him and keep him on the farm. Anyway, he bought him, and then he went out and won first time, and then he's been the same. He's always been the same. He doesn't change. You don't get a lot of idea. He scampers up the gallops, he scampers around the tracks, and if he gets caught, he gets caught, and that's that. So, or if they're going faster than him, probably going too fast.
He would be difficult to retire because he's just so wants to work, so wants to do something, wants to be in the thick of it all the time. Like even if we get the lorry out to go racing with other horses, he's thinking that lorry is for him. That's my lorry, I'm going on that today. He's just so wanting to get on and do work, that's him.